Hi, this is Chester, and welcome back to my channel. Lane information is very important and sometimes critical when you're driving, especially highway or expressway. That's why the road authorities around the world, they have developed a lot of method. Here's an example. It's from the US. It's from the bottom to up. Before splitting, there's a signboard like this. As soon as the driver take a look at these signboards, they easily recognize which lane he or she should take. Here's another example. It's from Ontario, Canada. Same concept, very easy. You can find the similar concepts in most of the countries, except Korea. This is a typical Korean style signboard before splitting. On the signboard, you can see the destinations with the highway numbers 10, 45, 102. And there's very unique one, green colors and the pink colors. That means the lanes splitting to the left, they will be green color marked. And the lanes splitting to the right, the road surface will be pink color marked. The idea is not bad. However, even though this 1.5 kilometers before splitting, there is no color marking on the road surface. In Korea, the first lane and second lane, they are for the passenger cars. And third lane and fourth lane, they are for the buses and heavy trucks. Suppose you're driving heavy truck. You're following fourth lane, and when you see this signboard, you might think the fourth lane will go to the right, splitting to the right. So he changed to the lane number 3. But he's not sure. The third lane go to the left or right. This is not clear. Okay, let's move ahead. 500 meters before splitting. Same signboard. And there's no color marking on the road surface. The driver is still wondering, which lane should I take? Let's move ahead. Now you can see the color markings. The first and second lane, they are to the left with the green color marked. The third and fourth lane, they are splitting to the right and they are color marking with a pink. Let's check the distance. We see the color marking here. From here, okay, or here. 472 meters. The speed limit here is 100 kilometers per hour. That means every second you travel 27 meters. For the 472 meters, it'll take 17 seconds. Amazing. What about Canada? In Canada, first sign is 2 kilometers before the splitting. That means 74 seconds. 74 seconds versus 17 seconds. Which one do you think is safer? What about US? The first sign is 2 miles before splitting. 3,200 meters divided by 27. 118 seconds, almost 2 minutes. The drivers in Korea, they have only 17 seconds. And the consequence is this. Next to the signboard, it says the collision rate here is number 1 in Korea. Here's another example. Same situation with a 5-lane highway. Same concept signboard. The signboard shows the colors. However, on the road surface, nothing. Let's check the distance. The distance is almost 600 meters. And the road is curved. To travel 600 meters, the 100 kilometers speed limit, it takes about 22 seconds. In the 5-lane highway, the drivers in Korea, they only have 22 seconds on the curved one. Do you think it makes sense? Why the Korean Road Authority, they don't provide lane information on the first signboard? Is it rocket science? They want to keep the lane information secret. There's no logic. There are so many accidents caused by the inadequate information. The navigation systems in Korea, they usually say it's like this in this interchange. Follow the green lane, follow the pink lane, or take the left lane, take the right lane. They don't say take the first lane or second lane, take the third lane, fourth lane, or fifth lane. That's why the driving in Korea is very, very difficult. Let's take a look at the video taken from my car dashcam camera on the first example interchange. 1.5 kilometer sign with the we are number 1 sign. Yay! 500 meters. Color markings. Signboard with arrows. The arrow has different colors. I've been traveling this highway more than 100 times, I think. Now I'm very familiar. But when I was traveling for the first time, and until I'm getting familiarized, I was very nervous whenever passing through this interchange. And sometimes I notice a car is sitting there, this area, chevron marking area. Now I know the reason. They didn't have enough time to change lane. Before collision, they pull their car here. They're waiting for the police. It's coming. Have you ever seen any highway like this? Any countries, road authorities hiding the lane information as late as possible? Let's share the information. Please leave your comments below.